Greetings. My name is Dr. Waddell Brooks, Sr., your host, and this is Community Focus. This morning we have with us a young man, Eugene Banks. He's an entrepreneur in Lake County, and we felt that he is a person that you should know. Good morning, Mr. Banks.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you, Mr. Brooks.
We're happy that you've taken time from your busy schedule to be with us on Community Focus. To talk about all the things that you've been doing. And like I mentioned at the top of the program, you are a person that Lake County should know because you are an exemplary person. Tell us a little bit about your personal and professional background.
I'm from Waukegan. Well, my name is Eugene. Everybody know me as Ace.
Okay.
Eugene Ace Banks. Some people call me Acito. But I'm born and raised in Waukegan. I have a custom T-shirt business here in Waukegan on Belvedere and Green Bay. I've been doing custom T-shirts for about 8 years now. Okay. And I've been at that location for 5. And I'm an artist. I'm in a rap group that was known as the Fatal Four. I have my own record label, and that was Pound Pusher Productions. And started my own clothing line, which is On Chief. And then I played a little role in Empire on the season finale as the host of a battle.
Okay.
That was pretty cool.
Fantastic. You know, what you've done quite a bit. What piqued your interest in custom T-shirts?
Actually, it was more God's plan than mine because I had no intentions on doing it. And it used to be the Lewis Mall on 14th and Lewis in North Chicago.
Yes.
It was a Korean there that was doing it, and he took a liking to me. And when he left, he said, you know, everybody knows you. You should open up your own T-shirt shop. I sell you all my equipment for cheap.
Oh.
I bought it, and I've been opening it since.
Okay. I was wondering about starting a new business. Everyone don't have the same opportunity to start off like you did. You started off in high gear there, you know, but most people have a difficult time trying to start.
Well, I had a difficult one too. Still having a difficult one, you know, trying to keep it open. But that's why I say I give God all the credit because I couldn't have did it. I can't do it by myself. So, you know, it seemed like that's every answer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but how do you market your product?
I try to keep up with what people like.
Mm-hmm.
I try to keep up with what people like, what they used to like, and stuff that they don't know they like. I just want to make sure that when they spending their money, they feel like they getting every dollar worth or more.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, we're talking with Eugene Banks. He's an entrepreneur. He's a designer of custom T-shirts. And he is an exemplary person here in Lake County, and we felt that he is a person that you should know.
I like how you say that. I like how you say that. I'm a person that, you know, they should know.
Well, you are, but, we're getting into starting a new business. Like the wife and I started off in the child care business, and we went to SBA and got a loan, a tentative loan the same day we went down because we were determined. Mm-hmm. So in order to be successful in a business, any business, you should be determined, right?
Right. You have to be.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not, you're going to be your own worst enemy at hindering your success.
Now, how would you, if someone else want to start a business in T-shirts, what are some of the elements that they would be confronted with?
Don't open it in Waukegan. No, just play. No, but if somebody wants to start a T-shirt business, make sure it's a demand for it. Okay. Make sure, I don't even think just with a T-shirt business, with anything that you're trying to sell, make sure somebody want to buy it first, you know, and then find out what are they buying, what type of T-shirts or what type of product, and then see if you can make that or better, and then you can go ahead and give it a try.
Again, Lake County, as you probably know, is approximately 750 to 800,000 people. But I don't know how many up at 5 o'clock this Sunday morning listen to the program. But I understand we have a pretty good audience. So if a person want to get in contact with you, how do you market? You have flyers, you have your phone number.
I give out I like to be direct. So, my phone number is 1-847-361-9899. And you can give me a call, Eugene, Ace, whatever you feel comfortable with, same person. And I keep out some flyers, but I'm on 2835 Belvedere Road, Suite 211, and that's in Waukegan, Illinois. Closest intersection is Belvedere and Green Bay. I'm inside the Green Bay office suites.
Tell us how about the TV show Umpire. How did you get a role in that?
My friend Tiana, she was an extra in it, and
I know Tiana. Tiana, her relatives live in North Chicago, I guess.
No, I know she works at Play by Play.
Okay.
She definitely works at Play by Play. She was an extra in it, and she seen something on their website saying they was looking for a rapper to play a part and to send the picture. So she gave me the email, and I sent my picture, and I got a call back. Fortunately, but at that time, I didn't get the part that they called me for.
Okay.
But the way God wanted it to work, I ended up with a way better part.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, and I just want to shout out Debbie Allen. She was so sweet to pick me out that crowd and just, use me for what she used me for. I made it in the season finale. I'm wearing a red sweater, standing behind the character Jamal as he sings in some rap battle.
Right. Why is there so much interest in the country in T-shirts? I see family reunions, and each year they get a different T-shirt. Well, they get a different year they have on a T-shirt. But why is there so much
a T-shirt can serve a lot of purposes, and I don't want to sound like the T-shirt expert freak, like I just know, But if you think about it, it's something that every person in this world has. We can all say that we all have a T-shirt. I don't know what else everybody can say they have besides a toothbrush, hopefully. But we all have T-shirts, and when it comes to family reunions or memorials, it's a good way to remember that moment, years from now, just by looking at a T-shirt. So it can serve a lot of purposes.
I go back and look at my line there, and I have a T-shirt, but every year a different T-shirt,
Yeah.
It's a different design too. I cannot wear the same one each year, but it brings back old memories, this type of thing.
Yeah.
And they're relatively inexpensive too, right?
Yeah, they can be. I just seen some shirts. Well, when it comes to family reunion shirts, people usually trying to get the best deal possible. But the custom T-shirts I make can end up being over $100 shirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sometimes people, really want some work done to their shirts. And not a lot do I do $100 shirts, but it has went there before.
But that's not the typical family reunion T-shirt.
Not at all. I wish. Yeah, not at all. Usually I try to keep the shirts. It depends on what you're getting. I can match any budget. I don't want to say prices and everything, but I can match any budget. They say, hey, we only got this. And I say, hey, well, this is what you get for that.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's how I've been so successful.
So you have the equipment, you say, from a Korean business that was in Lewis Mall and so forth?
Yeah, just really the presser and an old printer, and it showed me how to put pictures on shirts. From there, everything I'm doing now is what I learned, like this right here. I found out how to do that on my own.
Okay.
And everything, yeah.
Tell me this, what about you mentioned about you do clothing lines too, though. Tell us about
my clothing line right now is called Own Chief. It's defined as the head of the family. It's a leadership clothing line, supposed to only be worn by leaders, people who supporting their family and determined to make a difference, for the better. So that's what my clothing line is about, but it's been so successful. And It has no age limit on it. I make on Chief onesies, and I make on Chief blazers. So a lot of people will bring in clothes that they want just for me to put my logo on it because it represents. So it's bigger than just the fashion. It's a brand right now, and it's doing pretty well. So if anybody out there want to invest, please no.
Okay.
I got to come act a fool because comedy is my passion. So. Yeah, y'all.
Well, tell us about your comedy. How much? How'd you get involved in comedy?
Well, I really ain't involved in comedy. I just like being funny, but I don't want nobody to call me funny. It's
part of you,
Yeah, it's just part of my personality.
What about rapping? I understand you do rapping too, though.
Yeah, I'm in a group called the Fatal Four. We've been around here for a long time in Waukegan, but thank God we was blessed to have a very good name, and we still going forward. It's life done took a toll on us, so, we done got a little older, but we still going forward. Right now, I've been really just doing mostly solo work.
Yeah.
Under the artist name Eugene Banks, but I've been on 92.3 and 107.5, and got some videos out that's doing pretty good. And, yeah, so that's what everybody kind of knew me for first.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, again, we're talking with Eugene Banks. He's an entrepreneur, and his forte is custom T-shirts. So tell us the difference again now between a regular T-shirt and a custom T-shirt. Why would a person want a custom T-shirt over a regular T-shirt?
Well, a custom T-shirt is their creation, is their thoughts, is their colors, which means that nobody else in the world should have on that shirt.
That's right.
And it makes them stand out. So that's mostly the custom thing, It's
and that's a growing thing. It's really taking off.
It's more people that want to wear something they say that they created than when you go out. If everybody's shopping at the same store, when you go out and you go to the bars or to the clubs, everybody have on your outfit.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Right.
So you can't say you look good. Everybody look good because y'all all got on the same stuff. So the only way to kind of go away and make sure that nobody is going to have on what you have on is to go get something custom, customized.
There seems to be so much interest in T-shirts now. Even among organizations, organizations usually have an organizational T-shirt too.
Yeah. I've done shirts for Midas and a lot of Waukegan High School and security, and I've done a shirt probably for every occasion and every event that you can think of. So it served more of a purpose than I even knew. I just sent some shirts to Africa. About 5 shirts.
Oh, that right?
Of my clothing line, yeah.
Okay.
And
I was going to ask you about. When I met you, I think I saw you at Lewis Mall. 2835 Belvedere. I was up for some other reason, and I saw you there. And it caught my eye there, and I say, he is a person Lake County should know.
Oh, man, come on, man. You know how to make me smile,
so
man.
I wonder about, I mentioned that because of how important is location. You have to be where people know where you are.
Yeah, man. Location can be very important. How they
going to find you at 2835 Belvedere?
And then what's crazy, everybody thought or still sometimes think that the building is an apartment building. So they ride past it. Right. And you got a big sign up saying Green Bay Office Suites, and it's other businesses inside the building. That's it's not just, a custom T-shirt shop there. But one thing I found out is that the product make the location. So wherever people like what they getting it from, as long as you're making it accessible for them to find some way, they'll come to you after a while, because I started there as just blank. Nobody knew where I was at, and it took a very long time for everybody to kind of know. And still, after 5 years of being there, I still get people who say, this is my first time being here.
Right. So actually, how do you promote?
Mostly flyers, and I even promote on my receipts. You know, when people get a receipt, it has my business on it, my email, my phone number.
What about What's Happening? You ever use that?
Yeah, Ryan McAllister. I hope he listening. That's my man's right there. I love some Ryan McAllister, man. He look out for me in a lot of ways. You know, he definitely one of my favorite Lake County people.
Right, he is a great person. You should know too, and I think I should get him on the show. Years ago, he was on when I initially started out, but he's a quiet person, you know.
Yeah.
And I was wondering how he's so active in promoting, but he's out there.
Yeah. He works all day. I see him everywhere.
Right,
you know,
right.
You definitely should get him up here because if anybody know any business out here, it's him.
What about now? You operate individually, but what about partnerships? You think partnership would enhance your business at all?
Right now, I know I'm working like I'm working crazy. Put it like that. I'm working too hard instead of working too smart. So
Okay.
I'm trying to get my phone done got hot. I'm trying to get somebody to take not my place, but I need to make it to where I can do other things and keep somebody to run my business. But it's hard for me to pay an adult. When custom T-shirts can be so flimsy, you don't know if people gonna come in for your service or if it's gonna be a week of no orders, you know. So
because actually, when you leave the location and go out on special jobs, there's no one there to cover.
Right. Yeah, it's just me.
It's good to have. I had a close friend that was in construction, and he said he couldn't stay in the construction office. He had to go out to market to get a business, and so that make a difference there. But then it's difficult to afford to have someone just sitting in the office too, though. You know?
Yeah, so I'm working on it because you know I get a lot of people come in. They're like, "You need a secretary, you need an assistant," you know. So I'm working on it.
Now, actually, another thing that keeps you going, actually keeps you making other people happy is rapping. Tell us about rapping. Does people really understand rapping?
I think that rapping can be very misunderstood.
Okay.
And I think that sometimes the artists can make it to where I understand why it's misunderstood or looked at so negative. And,
okay. It's because they don't understand it, really, you know.
The what?
Because they don't understand
it. Oh, yeah,
you know,
definitely. If you always fear something you don't understand.
Yeah, right.
You definitely will. And then if you don't want to understand it, it's going to make you, you're going to fear it even more. But it's not just the rap, it's where the rap come from. And the rap come from a culture that is looked at as violent and poverty, and that's already a bad start. It's not like most rappers, just when you hear rap, you don't picture suburban rich kids.
Okay.
You know, and from there, along with the stuff that we could be saying, which can be violent or very disrespectful, you know, we get looked at. But
isn't that catching on now with other groups? The rapping?
Well, really, it's just, I mean, music has been around and gonna stay around. So music touched people to where you want to go and buy their album, and it's a business. Like they say, it is the music business. And, I mean, you got companies, Fortune 500 companies, you know, that's investing in hip-hop.
Okay.
You know, into another culture, you know, and who don't care nothing about the hip-hop, but about the business, and it keeps the hip-hop out there, you know.
You know, we mentioned about financing, but how is it financing easy to get? I shouldn't say easy to get because no financing.
I almost interrupted you so fast. No, it is not easy right now. I'm telling you, I know somebody if they got some money. Look, I got a big plan on my hands.
Okay.
But I you know, it's hard for me to raise the money that I need. I got $1 million project just sitting in my hands, and I barely can get the couple thousand that it's gonna take to launch it off. But you know, I just be patient and just wait on God's way, but still try to give him something to work with because, you know, not to get into anything else, but it's other ways of making money, and I refuse to go back into any old life. You know what? Who I am now is who I've become. It ain't always who I've been. You know.
Okay. Yeah. And then the financier, they want to find out, do you have the opportunity of paying money back?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna give you all your money back.
If they see that you have a good business and they,
it's so open for me. It's so open that I really don't even want an investor, because it only takes me just a little to get this push that I need to make this store stay around another 10 years, maybe 20.
Yeah, that's the question I was going to ask you about. Are you planning for growth, and what growth are you planning? Like you say, 5, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, what do you expect to be?
Well, 5, 10 years from now, who knows if I'm still doing clothing or music or whatever, because I feel God put you here to accomplish as many goals as you can.
Okay.
So, I don't want to limit myself to just doing one thing. But as far as with the shop, I wanted to always be known to provide the best custom T-shirts, and to where people from other places will buy online or come from Chicago or Milwaukee just because of the product, of the custom T-shirts that I'm providing. And the name of the store is Need Custom Tees. It was the Fatal 4 store, and I named it after the rap group, of course. But now that it's becoming more corporate, and I don't want people to get the wrong perception and call saying the Fatal 4 store sounds kind of scary. So I'm going to keep it at Need Custom Tees. Yeah.
You mentioned a good point there. So many people now, because of the technology that we're involved in, is shopping online.
Yeah.
And they can go online and get
Yeah, online. Well, Facebook has been like another store for me. Okay. My Facebook is like another store. I go on there, I may have 5, 10 orders in a row, all from Facebook. Not everything, but most of the best stuff I make, I post it on there, and it goes out, maybe get a couple 100 likes or a couple 1,000 views, and a free promotion. I'm not paying to promote it,
Fantastic. What about competition with other competitors? Are you concerned about that?
Yes, I am. Yeah, they're around, man, and you got $1 million companies that I got to compete with. They want to knock your price all the way down. It's a website, and I'm not gonna put them out there, but it's a website and a company, I think in Chicago and in Waukegan. That's I believe $1 million company. They've been around maybe 10, 15 years, and they can easily just kind of lower their price, and they get loans. They got the best machines. I never had a loan. I'm making $1 million work out of a $100 machine. Mm-hmm. So one thing I never worry about competing with is creativity and character, because that's my own. So they have to. People come to my store now just to see my character, just to hear a kind word or get a laugh or two or meet other people. So it's not just a store. It's a whole good experience when you come there. People run into people they haven't seen in a while. My store is blessed. So, I really don't worry about competing with other shops, because God going to give them what they deserve, and he going to give me what I deserve. So
another thing is the quality of the work that you do.
Yeah.
That sells, right?
The creativity of the work, that they're going to have to compete with. Everything else, T-shirts and prices, and another reason why I win is because I have no minimum. I'll do one shirt. Everywhere else you got a 6-shirt minimum, 12-shirt minimum.
Right.
I will do one shirt. I'll do a half a shirt if you bring it.
Well, what about the black and white versus the colored T-shirts? Is there a greater demand for black and white over colored T-shirts?
White T-shirts are cheaper.
Okay.
So I always tell my customers that, because everybody come in with a budget, but then they want stuff that's over their budget.
Okay.
So, every sale is a battle. I got a battle with my customers to make sure we come to a means.
Now, what about education? Is there, we speak about creativity and so forth, but there's no educational requirement that you...
I'm happy you said that, because I want to thank y'all, because I got my GED at the Daisy home.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy you said that. You know, I went there to get my GED. I sure did.
Well, how long ago was that? I know your face seems
this
familiar.
had to be maybe like 04, 03, maybe. Memory is so bad.
But 2003?
It could be anywhere between 03 and 05 or something.
I was wondering why you had attached to me so close. You know me. From that. But see, we have thousands of faces, right?
Right.
That we deal with.
North Chicago.
And all over. I'm happy that you got your start right there. You didn't give up on the education. You went there and you finished got your GED there.
I sure did.
And I will let the wife know about it.
Yeah, please do.
And see if you made an impression upon her. Most times she can remember well because
I was quiet. I was quiet. She ain't gonna remember me. I don't like to bring too much attention to myself, and a lot of people there was begging for attention, so she probably remember the other ones, but...
Oh man,
it was nice though. You know, I got some good chicken there. You know,
Oh yeah, we had good cooks.
Got some good food there.
As a matter of fact, we have a cook there now. Her last name is Cook. Matter of fact, she's the daughter of Reverend H.D. Cook, late pastor of the Gideon Missionary Baptist Church. You know, she is still cooking. Before we close the doors, the doors are closed now. Except for the cosmetology now, you know. Okay. And it's very sad that that the doors are closed, but the contract was not renewed with the school district. But we had...
Let me tell you, man, it's beyond sad that it happened.
No price can you put on...
Yeah, and it's everything that's good always has the battle. Anything that's bad always end up winning, and it's always around, and there's no way that if that's helping people that it should even be considered of being closed down or any group home or whatever. But that's how it go, and until we have a huge financial backing that we can provide for our own self, it's gonna continue to be like that. But that was horrible, man.
Yeah, we had kids who were expelled from school, dropouts, and so
and
forth.
Me,
and these are one and Sean Marion was in diapers there,
right?
And look what happened to him. And I mention all the time we have an airline pilot that lives in Zion, Illinois, and we just could name thousands, but those are the couple that just come to mind right away.
At the end of the day, you know, who cares about it except for the people who actually it touched. Yeah. Other than that, people don't care no more.
Well, thank you very much, brother Eugene Banks. I'll let the wife know that you are the one.
And I'm going to be expecting the plate. You know,
some more chicken.
Yeah, so chicken, forth, please. You know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking with Eugene Banks, an outstanding person. I learned a little bit more now, reflection now that I didn't know before. He graduated, got his GED at Daisy's Resource Optional School, 2003. You mentioned. Now he's an entrepreneur. He uses his own initiative and God-given talent for custom T-shirts. He does rapping. He's been on the TV show Empire, and boy, done a little bit of everything. We go on and on and on. I mentioned education, and that bounced off some memories there. And I don't know whether he has any time for leisure time activities. But we'll talk about next time. Matter of fact, we're going to line you up for a TV show later on, Community Forum, which airs at 7 o'clock every Thursday night, Channel 17, Comcast. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Community Focus. My name is Dr. Waddell Brooks, Sr., your host.